Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. United's player ratings during the international break, and Leny Yoro'S statistics that earned him a place in the Golden Boy Award. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United players' ratings from the international break. Diego Leon earned a 6, marking a memorable senior debut for Paraguay despite a late cameo in a loss to South Korea. Patrick Dorgu shone with a 7.5, scoring and assisting in Denmark's rout of Belarus. Benjamin Sesko struggled with a 5, enduring a goal drought in Slovenia's lackluster goalless draws against Kosovo and Switzerland. Diogo Dalot rated a 7, enjoying a restful break with only 62 minutes played in Portugal's win over Ireland and sitting out the Hungary match. Bruno Fernandes scored a 6, playing both Portugal games without a goal or assist but impressing as a ball progressor against Ireland. Brian Bumo notched a 7.5, making an impact with a goal in just 15 minutes across Cameroon's 2 matches. Amad Diallo excelled with an 8, starring for Ivory Coast with a stunning free kick in an 87-minute display against Kenya. Mateus Cunha rated a 7, assisting brilliantly in Brazil's win over South Korea, though a shock loss to Japan dampened his break. Casemiro also earned a 7, reclaiming Brazil's captaincy but facing disappointment in a surprise defeat to Japan. The statistic fueling Leny Yoro'S Golden Boy Award nomination. A surprise Manchester United star has been named among the nominees for this year's Golden Boy Award, with 8 of his Premier League peers also in contention for the top prize. The honor, handed out by Italian sports newspaper Tuttosport, has previously been awarded to rising stars like Jude Bellingham and Lamine Yamal, who claimed it last year. This year's list is composed of players selected by an algorithm from the Football Benchmark Index, aimed at empirically identifying the strongest young talents in international football. To prevent any unfair skewing by the algorithm, the outlet has included 5 wildcards in the voting process. The winner of the Golden Boy Award will be announced in Turin in November 2025. Amid an unimpressive season for Manchester United, it might come as a surprise to see a young player highlighted for excellence, but defender Leny Yoro'S has earned his nomination after a standout individual campaign at Old Trafford last term. Yoro'S is among the 20 main nominees, thanks to his solid performances in the previous season despite dealing with an injury. His nomination for the 2025 Golden Boy Award is based on his impressive displays during the 2024-2025 season as a young defender at Manchester United. Although he was sidelined with a foot injury from August to December 2024, he made a swift recovery and demonstrated remarkable maturity at just 19 years old. This recognition underscores his quick rise, strong defensive contributions, and ability to adapt to the competitive Premier League environment, where he stands as one of 9 representatives from the league, the highest from any competition. According to analyses from sources like The Athletic and Daily Mail, Yoro'S has been praised for his composure on the ball, mature positioning, and overall impact in the backline during a transitional period for his team. He also scored his first goal for United in the Europa League against Lyon, adding an attacking dimension to his profile. While Manchester United endured a season of ups and downs, Yoro'S emergence provided a bright spot for fans and pundits alike. His contributions in both domestic and European competitions have drawn comparisons to other young defensive talents who have gone on to win the Golden Boy. The algorithm selection process ensures that empirical data drives the choices, making Yoro'S inclusion a testament to his measurable on-field excellence. Yoro'S solid defensive play leads among young defenders in Europe, with an 89% success rate in defensive duels, the second highest on the continent last season. This includes high averages of 2 to 3 tackles and interceptions per game, which were crucial for his nomination, as the Golden Boy Award often rewards players making significant impacts in top leagues. Despite United's mid-table finish, Yoro'S helped the team reach the Europa League final, where he was dubbed the most impressive performer against Tottenham. He excelled in aerial duels with a 70 to 75% success rate among top Premier League centre-backs, ground duels at 65 to 70% wins, and was dribbled past only 0.5 times per game, a rarity for a defender of his age. His average rating of 6.6 to 6.7 in the Premier League highlighted his consistency amid the team's fluctuations. The €62 million transfer to United is viewed as a long-term investment, and his performances have exceeded initial expectations. Yoro'S ability to adapt quickly to the Premier League's intensity, even after his injury setback, has been a key factor in his rapid development. His nomination reflects not just individual brilliance but also his role in stabilizing United's defense during challenging times. As the voting progresses, Yoro faces stiff competition from other Premier League nominees and international stars. His story of overcoming injury and thriving in a high-pressure environment could resonate strongly with voters. Regardless of the outcome, this nomination marks a significant milestone in Yoro's burgeoning career. The Golden Boy Award continues to spotlight the next generation of football superstars, and Yoro's presence on the list affirms his potential to become a cornerstone for Manchester United and beyond. With the announcement looming in November, anticipation builds around whether this young defender will join the ranks of past winners. His journey from injury recovery to award contender exemplifies the resilience required at the elite level. Manchester United plan to bring back midfielder to Old Trafford. The Red Devils, under the stewardship of Ruben Amorim, have been active in the transfer market, with a clear focus on strengthening their squad. During the recent transfer window, the club prioritized their attacking options and the goalkeeper. However, the midfield remains an area of concern, particularly in the defensive department. The club's pursuit of a marquee defensive midfielder has been well documented. Earlier this year, Brighton and Hove Albion's Carlos Baleba was a prime target, but United were deterred by the Seagulls' hefty valuation. Attention has since shifted to Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton, a highly rated talent valued at around £80 million. United are optimistic about negotiating a deal closer to £60 million when the transfer window reopens in January. A move for Wharton would signal the club's ambition to secure a long-term solution in the holding midfield role. Despite their interest in high-profile targets, Manchester United are also exploring cost-effective options to add depth and quality to their squad. The impending expiration of Casemiro's contract next summer could see the Brazilian veteran leave on a free transfer, as his performances have waned in recent seasons. This has prompted the club to consider alternative options to reinforce their midfield, with James Garner emerging as a strong candidate. Manchester United are reportedly plotting a reunion with their former academy star, as they look to bolster their midfield ranks next summer. Garner, a product of United's youth academy, has flourished since joining Everton, where he has developed into a versatile and reliable midfielder under manager David Moyes. The 24-year-old's contract with the Toffees is set to expire at the end of June, making him an attractive proposition as a potential free transfer. United view Garner as a shrewd addition, given his familiarity with the club and his ability to operate in multiple positions, including central midfield and left-back. Under Moyes' guidance, Garner has undergone a remarkable transformation, establishing himself as a key figure in Everton's midfield. His performances in the Premier League this season have been particularly impressive, boasting an 88% pass completion rate and winning nearly 60% of his duels. Additionally, Garner has averaged 5 recoveries, 3 tackles, and 3 clearances per match, while contributing 2 goals or assists. These statistics underline his growing influence on the pitch. A return to Old Trafford could appeal to Garner, who has been enjoying the best spell of his career. However, the move may come with challenges. While United see him as a valuable squad player, it remains uncertain whether Garner would be content with a potentially reduced role. With Amorim expected to prioritize a marquee signing for the starting 11, Garner may not be guaranteed regular minutes, which could influence his decision. The prospect of signing Garner on a free transfer represents a low-risk, high-reward opportunity for Manchester United. His versatility, work rate, and familiarity with the club's ethos make him an ideal fit for Amorim's system. Moreover, his status as an academy graduate would resonate well with the club's supporters, who value homegrown talent. United's interest in Garner reflects their broader strategy of blending high-profile acquisitions with smart, economical signings. While the pursuit of players like Wharton highlights their ambition, Garner's potential return underscores their commitment to nurturing and reintegrating academy products. The coming months will reveal whether United can convince the midfielder to make an emotional return to his boyhood club. As the January transfer window approaches, Manchester United's hierarchy will continue to assess their options in the market. For now, the possibility of re-signing James Garner offers an intriguing subplot to their ongoing efforts to rebuild a squad capable of challenging for major honors. Fans will be watching closely to see if the prodigal son can make a triumphant return to Old Trafford. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.